And now I'll turn it over to Prime Minister Trudeau.
All right.
Thank you, Clara, for those words, and thank you to the Nutrition Council of Manitoba. It is an incredible pleasure to be here in Kevin's riding today in Winnipeg with our other outstanding Manitoba MPs, Terry, Ben, and of course, Minister Vandal. Mais il n'y a pas seulement les membres de notre équipe du Manitoba qui sont avec nous, il y a aussi la ministre Jenna Sudds qui travaille toujours très fort pour les familles. It's also really good to see the Manitoba Minister of Education and Early Childhood Learning, Nello Altomare. It's great to know that we share a past in schools, and it's what brings us here today, understanding how we need to put kids first and foremost, not just for today, but for tomorrow. We need more teachers and educators in politics, so it's great to see you as part of this, and it's so great to work with such a positive, progressive government here in Manitoba. We can get great things done as we work together. Oh, we're just going to take a little break right now while we take care of this young person.
All right, Andrew Thompson back with you. As you can see, the Prime Minister pausing his remarks at this news conference in Winnipeg, saying he needs to assist a student who has gone down to the ground. And it looks like the Prime Minister and the other officials taking part in this news conference are now trying to provide some assistance, getting a chair for a student who had gone down to the ground. So there has been a delay in this news conference, this announcement where the Prime Minister is again speaking about plans that were outlined ahead of the budget and in the federal budget itself for funding, federal funding for a national school food program, a pledge of about $1 billion over 5 years. And the government says this can provide meals for up to 400,000 students. And once again, you can see what's happening at this school in Winnipeg. A student who is on hand for this announcement getting some help, and it looks like being helped out of the room. A bit of a round of applause. So we are just waiting for the Prime Minister to restart his remarks. Let's go back to Winnipeg.
There we go. We're sitting down. Awesome. Well, listen, we need to make sure we're doing everything we can to take care of our kids, and that goes on everything we do. Someone else who understands how important that is National Chief Cindy Woodhouse-Nepinack, who's also here today. Cindy, it's always so great to be able to make announcements with you and work with you on making sure that everyone in this country has a real and fair chance to succeed, particularly Indigenous peoples who've been put aside and marginalized and not included in Canada's success for far too many centuries. I just had a chance to meet with so many of the smart kids and hardworking teachers here at Elwick Community School. Thank you, all of you, for welcoming us here. Now, before I get into the meat of the announcement today, I do want to mention that we're following the wildfire situation really closely here in Manitoba. Another difficult wildfire summer is underway in many other provinces and territories as well. So, as always, our first thoughts are to the safety and support for the families that are impacted. Yesterday's Ministers Vandal and Sajjan announced a joint investment with Manitoba of over $38 million to purchase wildland firefighting equipment. And this is on top of what we're already doing to support and train more firefighters. We're doubling the volunteer firefighter and search and rescue tax credits. And we're also investing in prevention and emergency preparedness, working in partnership, of course, with Indigenous communities. As we fight climate change,